My friends, let me tell you a story that happened not too long ago, right here in Maasai. I know this story very well because I was there when everything happened. One day, a stranger called Lekatoo appeared in our local market. He stood tall, dressed in city clothes, and he made a very strange announcement. He said, "I will buy every monkey you bring me for 20,000 shillings each." Now, my people, you know how the savannah is full of monkeys jumping from tree to tree. The villagers were shocked. 20,000 shillings for one monkey. That is money you don't just see lying around. So, men, women, even young boys, ran into the bushes with ropes and traps. They came back carrying monkeys, some angry, some scared, some making noise. And just as he promised, Lekatoo counted the monkeys and gave out the money. Soon, our monkeys became harder to catch. They disappeared deeper into the forest. People started getting tired and returned to their cattle and farms. But Lekatoo was clever. He stood again in the market and announced, "Now I will buy monkeys for 30,000 shillings. The people's eyes opened wide. 30,000 for one monkey. Again, everyone left their herds and rushed to the bushes. The market was busy, monkeys in cages, money exchanging hands, laughter, and excitement everywhere. But as time went by, the monkeys grew fewer and fewer. Even seeing one became difficult. The villagers slowed down again. Lekatoo raised his price again. "I will now buy monkeys for 40,000 shillings each." The little that remained were hunted, and the village was buzzing with stories of who caught what. Some even argued, saying, "My monkey was heavier, give me more money." But Lekatoo kept paying, smiling, collecting his monkeys. Then, one day, Lekatoo stood in front of us all and shouted loudly, "Listen, my people. From today, I will pay 100,000 shillings for every monkey." The crowd gasped. 100,000. That is enough to buy cows, land, even build a shop. But before anyone could celebrate, Lekatoo explained that he had urgent business in Nairobi. His assistant, a young man called Saitoti, would continue buying on his behalf. Now listen carefully, my friends. When Lekatoo left, Saitoti gathered the villagers secretly and said, "Look at all these monkeys in the big cage. Hundreds of them, all collected by my boss. I will sell them to you at 80,000 shillings each. When Lekatoo returns, he will buy them from you at 100,000. You will all be rich." The villagers looked at one another. Some said, "This is our chance. We cannot miss it." Others whispered, "But is it safe?" But the hunger for money was stronger than doubt. So, they broke their savings, sold goats, even borrowed from neighbors. They lined up with cash in hand, rushing to buy the monkeys from Saitoti. The cage was emptied one by one, until every monkey was sold to the villagers. Days passed. Weeks passed. But Lekatoo never came back. Neither did Saitoti. And the people of Maasai? They were left with monkeys, monkeys in their homes, monkeys on their trees, monkeys in their farms, eating their maize and stealing from the kitchens. The laughter that once filled the market turned into tears. Some families had lost all their wealth.